Thanks again to Mimi Pichullo for being on AM Buffalo this morning. She's the executive director of Juniper Glen Assisted Living and Memory Care. It's very hard for folks to pick just the perfect place for their loved one because there's a lot of emotion involved, and there's sometimes a little regret or that feeling of, am I doing the right thing?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you tell those families about what they need to know about picking a place that's right for them?
It's not an easy decision. A lot of people are waiting to make this decision, and sometimes waiting is harder on the resident. So the sooner you make this decision when you got this tough diagnosis and they're starting to not recognize key family members and having challenges with using the bathroom and just getting more and more confused, the sooner you make this decision, the better for them, because this is a lot of change for them to manage moving in here. And we want to make their transition as smooth as possible. And we help families with that, and we guide them along that path to try to make that as smooth as possible for them.
Every resident who lives there has varying levels of memory disease. So it can be pretty challenging. How does your staff deal with that?
For sure. You have some very low functioning residents who can't participate in a very interactive type of activity, and then real high functioning residents who can do a lot more. Sometimes they're combined activities where someone can be fully engaged in the activity, but somebody's just there drinking a cup of coffee or having a glass of juice and watching what's going on. We had, spiritual, physical, music, crafts. Some residents would love to just sit and fold a basket of laundry and stuff because that's what they did when they were
right.
It made them feel like they were productive and stuff. Others want to sit and listen to good music and watch the others dance if we were having a dance party or something. So there's a variety of different ways to include everyone in the group in an activity, and then we also try to separate activities based on their ability.
I'm sure at Juniper Glen, you think not just of the residents, but you think of, every family member that might be connected to the resident, and being able to be open to their needs and their concerns. How do you deal with that?
It really is hard, especially when it's a spouse that's living here, because that's a tough one, because there's a lot of guilt involved with that too. And so we try, COVID's certainly made it a little more challenging these days. We're back to being able to do in-person visiting, but we still have some limitations on that as well. And that's really hard on families to have their loved one here and not be able to see them all the time. So we try to accommodate that as much as possible. We're limited to how many visitors we can have in the building at a time, but we certainly work as hard as we can to accommodate them with those things. We appreciate their input. They can give us good ideas on activities that they think they would enjoy. I love having families participate in that and having family functions in the community as well. So we try very much to be collaborative with them because we all have the same goal, is we want to provide them as many good days as possible.
Well, thank you so much, Mimi. I really do appreciate your time here on AM Buffalo, because it's a topic that a lot of people, they don't really know how to approach it, or they don't know how to talk about it, and getting the information can be kind of tricky.
Well, thank you so much. We are very happy to help, and anybody would like to give us a call and discuss further, even if it's, they know it's not today, but it's down the road, they'd like to consider their options. We are super happy to show them the beautiful community that we have here.
Oh, how beautiful. Juniper Glen Assisted Living and Memory Care Facility. It's in East Amherst. And if you want to find out more, there's a really long website that you may not have time to write down. And I'm not going to have time to read it, but we will put it up on WKBW.com on the AM Buffalo page.